Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, for the last 4 years I've been working as a lead software engineer at a boutique financial consultancy in London. I recently left there in December 2023 to build my own design and development subscription agency called DesignTide. If you want to check it out, the link will be in the description, and also to build my own apps. If you want to learn more about my business and what I'm actually trying to do, please subscribe to my newsletter. It'll be the top link in the description, and also be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I upload every Friday, so you'll always be up to date with what I'm up to. Anyway, I imagine you're here to learn more about my day and the apps I build, so let's get into it. It's Friday and it's been a crazy week with DesignTide client work. Today I'm going to be fully focusing on my app Interlu and try and get as much done as possible. Now I try to get up early and do some learning, reading, but honestly sometimes I just stay in bed. It's winter at the moment in the UK and I'm actually finding it quite hard to get out of bed in the mornings. It's just so dark and cold and everything in my body is telling me to not to get out of bed. But today, luckily, I didn't struggle too much and got started at around 6:30 with a bit of reading before jumping straight into my Interlu work. Now, Interlu's the app I'm working on at the moment. It helps professionals who search for UK companies, making it easier and more convenient for them. Make sure you stay till the end and I'll showcase the product updates that I've made today. After my morning focus session, I get some fresh air. It's so important to get out when the sun actually decides to show up. I also find that a quick morning walk really helps clear my mind for the day ahead. It's something I'd recommend if you're struggling to focus. Once I got back, it was time to get my head down and focus on building Interlu. I time block my mornings for deep work, trying to stay off social media and email. I then pick up the rest in the afternoon as bitty work. In my last few videos, I've had a bunch of great comments giving feedback on the product. Be sure to let me know if you have any feedback in the comments below. There have been a few key points that have actually been integrated into today's updates, and I look forward to sharing them with you. Today I actually skipped lunch. I don't recommend this, but I was just in such a state of flow, I didn't feel like stopping. Days like this just absolutely fly by. I love a building day, although it's very important not to forget about marketing. Alright, it's been a super productive day. I'm looking forward to sharing with you now what I've been up to and what I've built. So this is the tool, Interlu. It's basically a tool that allows professionals to search, save and manage their UK companies. It's quite a niche product, but basically there is this like massive subset of B2B people who work in the B2B space who search for UK companies all the time on legacy systems like Companies House and other old systems like that, where the UI is just it's not great. So if I was to jump to Companies House quickly and search for a company, this is literally all the steps you need to take. And then let's go to Blue Media. This is always the example I choose. And then you get this, and then you're going to click in and click in again and click in again. And let's say I want to look at filing, history of the accounts and jump in, opens up a tab. So that's like a very quick example of what searching looks like on the old system. So if you go to now Interlu and let's do Blue Media, there it is. And then you can jump straight in tabular like this. So it kind of makes it a bit easier to do, with also a beta of the accounting period system, which is still currently in under development. So if I wanted to go to filings, you can jump into that and see that straight away. It just makes it just a bit more convenient. But what's a really cool piece that I've been working on mainly today is the save feature. This is something that has taken actually a lot longer because of the drag and drop feature, the drag and drop feature in it. So if we jump into that now, I can show you what it looks like. So if I go back to save, you can see, obviously that's the base state, which is really nice. If I go to history, I can see all of my past searches as well. So if I jump back, you can see all of my old searches. And what's super convenient is you can see that I was looking at Blue Media a second ago, that's the time. If I hit focus, you open that up. And if I hit save, I can go back to save. It's there and it works. It's super exciting. Let's add a group. Let's do YouTube. and then you can just drag it in, and it shows you've dragged it, and then it shows you've dragged it in there. Now, a massive shout out to Paul, who commented on the last video. This feature would not be without you, that number system. So thank you very much. And just a reminder to you guys as well, if you see any kind of, basically if you have any feedback at all, please let me know in the comments below. It would mean a huge deal if you do find anything or think of anything. It's the reason why I'm making these videos, is comments like that. So if you can think of anything, let me know. So yeah, you can add groups and organize your saved companies, which is really cool. Let's find a few more companies quickly. Let's do Chelsea. There you go. Let's do that, saved, and then we'll chuck that one in there as well. What's also really cool is you can rename them now as well, and it works. YouTube is cool. So stupid, sorry. And then you can also delete them, but I won't do that in this case. I suppose the final thing is you can actually add multiple groups, obviously, but let's do another example. Add group, and then you can drag and change the order of the groups, which is really nice. And then also drop them between groups. It's so simple, and people looking at this probably will think it's like no massive feature, but to build this myself and actually work and feel quite polished is really nice. One cool point is if you go to unsave something, it's instant. It's beautiful. So yeah, that's pretty much the products. You've got search, you've got saved, you've got history. It's looking like a proper product, which is really exciting. The final thing for smaller screens, I've noticed, basically I was like optimizing it for mobile, and I realized basically if I kind of bring this across, you know, you start to lose a lot of real estate because of this sidebar. A nice little feature, you can just kind of toggle that away, and then you can just about use it on tiny screens, which makes it a bit more convenient, and that obviously persists across everything. This is a bit of an ugly page, but who cares? It's good enough for MVP. So that's pretty much it. That's the product. I'm really happy where I'm at with it. In terms of next steps and what needs to be done, obviously we're at the end of the week now. I've got to finish the settings page, a magic link for sign in. Right now it's email and password. I just want it to be a magic link that gets emailed to a user. Keep it super simple. Enter, yeah, simple thing. Film a nice demo for my landing page, which is now live, which I'll show you in a second. And then a mobile screen saying, sorry, not ready yet. A bit of Hotjar and live chat, and then with launching. And there's some stuff to do with the accounting process, which I'm going to look at later. I've realized it's not worth my time yet. I need to try and get some early users on it. So that pretty much covers what's going to be happening next week. In terms of the landing page, it's now live at interlu.io. Check it out. Love to hear your thoughts. The demo isn't ready yet. It's just a Loom video from my newsletter. That's not what's going to be there in the actual finished landing page. There's a little about page, and then you've got pricing as well. I'm not set on this pricing. This is my initial idea, but we'll see how early users react to it. So that pretty much covers the video. Been a super productive day. I'm really happy with what I got. I'm really happy with what I got done, and I'm really excited for next week for launch. Trying to get some early users on it and get some feedback. Yeah, this was all really super exciting. I think that pretty much covers it for today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Cheers.